All right, we are going to continue on in exploring what we can do as an author when using the Layout Foundation app in our activity. So in our previous slide or our previous demo, we showed how to set up this slide. Let's go ahead and add another slide. I'm just gonna, we could either duplicate this slide. Let's duplicate it. We're gonna duplicate this slide and then let's come in here and edit it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a challenge. So we've got 3 types of challenges. And in this example, or in this video, we're gonna discuss the question challenge. This is pretty straightforward. What it does is, as an author, it allows you to ask the student a question and provide them with 2 or more answers that they can click on. It's a multiple choice question. So what would be a good question? Let's make it a silly one. Let's ask the question, let's change our view just to give it a little movement. Let's come in here and let's delete the tape measure. And, you know, let's delete these strings. Let's just ask a really silly question. Let's come in here and we'll move our batter boards around, kind of move them this way, and we'll move this batter board over to here. We're going to add a string across these 2. And what we're going to say, we're trying to make them kind of parallel. And we're going to ask this silly question about how far apart are these strings? So how far apart are these strings? It's kind of a silly question. And we can see, let's give it a nice even number. So we'll use our string tool. So let's get it to be 92 inches, something like that. There we go, 92 inches. I know, silly question. So first answer will be 88 inches, and that is not correct. And then we can give some feedback. Nope, comma, it's a little more. And the second answer will be, and we're going to call this one correct, we're going to say 92 inches. And say something like, nice work. And we can also add another answer. Let's add another answer down here. And we'll call this 103 inches. And we'll do some feedback and say, nope. It is a little less. And then we could leave the slide text out because this is what will be shown to the users, what you see over here. We do have something else in here. Oh, take this out. But what we're going to do is we're going to set this up to not be so obvious. We're going to delete that tape measure. Now we're going to say something like, use the tape measure tool to answer the following question. There we go. And let's give it a kind of a different view. Let's make it like just a little different. All right, let's hit save on that. And we're going to go back to authoring. Let's go ahead and save the activity. And let's see what this looks like from, let's rename it too. Let's rename this to a question challenge. All right, save that, save the activity. And then we will jump into consumption and see what this looks like to the end users. So let's start our slideshow over. Again, we have our Layout Foundation, our slide title. Jump into the next one. We got this weird layout we got. Great, slide text, yada, yada, yada. Then we're going to say next. Now we have, you see the nice transition because we went from, we just kind of moved to the next app. And now we see the question. Use the tape measure tool to answer the following question. So we'll come in here. We'll drag a tape measure across here. Of course, you could get this wrong pretty easily. But we're going to go ahead and answer this wrong. We're going to say, nope. You can see our feedback text is right there. And then, nope, it's a little less. And then 92, nice work. And that's the end of the activity. Because this activity did include the challenge, when we get to the end screen, we do get an assessment, and we'll keep watching this assessment. Essentially, any slide you put in that includes an assessment or a challenge will report the results of that challenge. So you can see my results. I got correct 3 attempts. And the question that I was asked was, it was a question challenge, and I got it correct after 3 attempts. And the question was, how far apart were the strings? So as we add more challenges into our activity, we'll get more results in our assessment. And also, as a user, I can download that assessment as a PDF. And it's kind of boring right now. We'll work on cleaning this up. But you can see this is a way we're making moves towards being able to submit how students did in a quiz.